Hola a todos, soy Pamela de Asian Boss. Se ha comentado mucho sobre los resultados de las elecciones estadounidenses, pero de lo que no se ha hablado mucho en los medios es sobre la nueva vicepresidenta de los Estados Unidos, Kamala Harris, quien es la primera mujer mitad india en asumir un cargo de esta magnitud. Es por esto que fuimos a las calles de Bombay para preguntarle a los indios qué opinan de los resultados y qué opinan de la victoria de Kamala Harris. Pero antes, no olvides suscribirte a Asian Boss Español y activar las notificaciones. Y ahora vamos a Bombay.
Did you hear about Joe Biden winning the US presidential elections?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did. I was following the US election actually, so I pretty much saw Joe Biden win and Trump throwing a lot of tantrums.
I heard, people looked happy, so I think seems like a good, good thing for the...
I was very upset actually when Biden won, because Biden's son, they say like some years back, he has taken a lot of favors from Chinese companies, and right now China is standing at a border with India.
I was mostly happy because the other option was Donald Trump and nobody wanted him to win because of his personality. So yeah, I think the opinion in general was really positive that he won because nobody really wanted Trump to be elected again.
How much do you think people are talking about it, and what have the reactions been from Indians?
There's a lot of people talking about this US president. I don't know in which term they'll help him out, but there's a lot of talk in India that is going on right now. Biden has got the president of new president. So yes, let's see how it goes after 5 to 6 months, how it performs, right?
Indians seem a little disappointed because obviously Modi and Trump had a good relationship, and since that's going to come to an end and a new person coming in with different ideas.
What did you make of Trump's time as president in US?
Trump was, he used to pass a lot of statements on Twitter which used to cause confusion. But he had a very, very good relation with Modi, and that was very important because he was always there for us if we ever got into any trouble.
I think as a president, he is very bold, equally stupid, if I must say so. Because I think his comments are not right as a president. And, he was supposed to do so many things and he promised so much development and everything, jobs, which I think he's pretty much failed at it. And with the Mexican border and everything, the whole chaos, I will build a wall. So, yeah.
Trump's very unapologetic about what he says, and a lot of stuff that he says is very problematic. And things that he said about so many women and women in politics and women in general are really bad and problematic. And he doesn't acknowledge climate change as a problem. So he as a president would have been very problematic, was problematic, and I wouldn't want him to represent my country.
He was a nut job, nothing more than that. And all he thought about himself and how he is... Basically, America consists of all Indians, top surgeons, and, in all their departments, basically, Indians are on topmost level, and he was thinking of eradicating them from the society. It's not possible. And now that's not going to happen anymore. We Indians are going to be charged up back over there as well as over here.
So what do you think was the reason for Trump losing the election? Do you see any particular reason for that?
No, it's basically his pride, and he thought that he's going to win it again. And he thought his money is going to work out that magic again and all that. He's he royally failed. It doesn't help.
Pretty happy because, US is a big country, and, knowing an Indian of Indian origin, have someone who then, speak for the woman. And I don't know whether she's the first woman or the second woman, but it's really given a platform for women as well to come up, because I think it's always been men.
It would be, how he handled the pandemic. He was so irresponsible with it, and people recognized because their own family members were dying. You realize that when something comes to your own house, when people started losing their own people, he firstly did not declare a lockdown like the other countries did, especially even India and other countries. He did not. He wanted to save his economy, but not his people. So people understood that. And then the other thing is the whole Black Lives Matter movement started. That was a trigger on, the whole Trump administration, because he really doesn't care about the blacks or other people of color. So, yeah, I think that is major two reasons why he's lost the elections.
Have you heard about Kamala Harris?
Yeah, I came to know after she won that she's got Indian roots.
So I think she's the first vice president who's like a woman and like half South Asian and black. So I think she's breaking a lot of like barriers in American politics. So that's what I've heard about her, and like I think her roots are in South India.
What do you think the reactions have been across India about a woman who's having Indian heritage becoming the first VP of US?
Back at her hometown, the very small little videos or miniature videos that we have been seeing, people are really happy. Back at her home front, her relatives, her cousins, her forefathers, how many other people who know her are very happy about her. And they are really proud that this lady could match it up all the way up to there and see to it that we Indian deserves our pride and our status in the whole universe.
We are feeling very proud that someone from India is becoming the speaker or whatever you can say it in US Council. So it's a great thing for us. It's a great achievement. Plus she's an Indian, so it will be like little झुकाव जो होता है इंडिया के साइड पे little bit थोड़ा सा रहेगा. So yeah, that will help us.
I'll speak for my friends who I know of. The girls seem to be pretty happy because I mean US is a big country, and you know, knowing an Indian of Indian origin have someone who then, you know, speak for the women, and I think it's really like given a platform for women as well to come up, because I think it's always been men, and giving a platform and encouraging someone to come on a new and give them the opportunity to lead. So it's a good thing.
I think being a female myself, it feels great. And I was watching a speech and she said this beautiful quote. She said, while I'm going to be the first vice president, this is just the time for other women also to come in, and it's an opportunity. It's not just one woman, but many doors are opening up for women. So I think that was very powerful. It's an opportunity for all the women all around, the world, not just India or not just US. But it keeps, it puts me in a position that I can do better. If she's also become the vice president of US, I feel like I have an opportunity to do better.
So how do you think this election result will impact the US-India relations compared to what we had earlier?
It will improve a lot. It will really improve a lot. Not that although she being a US citizen, but she will see to it that India is considered everywhere in all kind of relationships. Let it be anything.
About Kamala Harris becoming the vice president?
I don't really know much about her, but they say that when a person speaks, you can kind of get an understanding of what the person wants. And I remember a statement she made that I think she won't be the only woman, and I think there are many to follow as well, something on those grounds. So
how has the relationship been recently between India and US?
I think it's pretty good because it seemed like Donald Trump and Modi have been like really good friends, and they're very pally. They kind of like travel, and he's come down, without any hesitation, and he loves to talk about Modi and vice versa.
How do you think Joe Biden's time in presidency will change, or will be different from Trump's time? Will it change radically, or like will it remain similar?
If you look at the time now, like immediate effect, I think he can do something about the pandemic in US because so many people have lost their lives. So that would be an immediate thing. He actually also formed a task force to immediately, get a hold on the pandemic. So yes, that one. It should be good. Also, I don't think he's as outspoken as Trump was. I think he can handle a lot of things diplomatically. With also Kamala Harris by his side, I think it will be a better time for America and also the whole world.
So what do you think? How much of an influence does US and its elections have on India?
I think not just India, but every country, because all of the international committees are connected to the US. So I think, yes, it does help, at least in making diplomatic pacts and getting the trade permissions and everything. So yes, I think it helps a lot.
This relation would affect us if Biden does not follow the Trump's policies and goes against India. If he goes closer to China, they won't go openly against India, but right now they were much closer to India and against China. But suddenly, because Biden's son has been very close to Chinese before, that was few years back. But we don't know if the policy of a country changes with a person. Means normally a policy of a country should not depend on one person. Means the country's policy. But just hope that Biden follows the same policy as Trump. Then it will be very great for us. But if Biden turns out closer to China than India, then we are in deep trouble. And then even economically, we'll be in trouble.
So I think it does have a big impact since US is such a, like, it's a superpower. So it like has an impact on a lot of countries. And since India is a developing country, like we rely a lot on FDI and other big countries to support us in other forums. So I think it will have a big impact on India.
On a personal level, how do you think? Will it affect you?
I think so to some extent, because like if I plan on going to US anytime soon, I think people there will be more welcoming because they have people from India in their office, and I think it'll just be better for Indians in general. So if I have a plan on going there or living there, I think I'll feel more welcome there and safer.
What do you hope to see from Kamala Harris? Like, is there anything particular you hope to see from Kamala Harris?
Yeah, a little bit of Indian. She should be considered India as a good friend of her, and that's how we can work along with the relationship, right? Yes, I want, like, she can really influence Indian culture because she is from India, and she can influence US at the same time. So we had a point, but right now we can't say anything because there's not been enough time for us to judge it or to say anything about it.
I think, yeah, she should do something more for the women, and she should try to decrease the pay gap in US, especially now that she's the VP. So that would be good, you know, giving a position, giving a voice to the women in the White House, even with policies like healthcare or abortion or, you know, educational wise. So that will be good.
I think more representation of Indian Americans in office would be great, because since she's the first person, she can be a pioneer from now on, and because they have a huge percentage of the population, right, NRIs. So maybe people of color holding more positions in office would be great, and more women in office would also be great. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping from her.
Is there any message you would like to give to Americans who would see a new presidency soon?
Kamala Harris as well, to what I know, that she's a Jamaican and half Indian, so, and even the president, he's white, so it shows like different cultures have come together to make US a better country and work towards it. So I think that's a positive sign to look forward to.
My message would be that don't just pay attention to elections while they're on the, you know, brick of it. Try to follow up, because when you vote, it helps other countries to develop and other countries to do better around them. And it shouldn't be just an American citizen's responsibility, but they should take up responsibility as a global citizen, because it affects every single nation that's around them.
So I would just like to people of America, the first thing I would like to say, congratulations to them for the new president they have elected. Just give him time so that you can see the value, what value he brings as a human being. Just give him space, just give him total liberty so that he can act well accordingly. And it's a good thing that happened. Change is always good. You cannot be, change is always constant. So it has to be, the energy should be flowing, right? So yes, in 2-3 years time, you will get to know how much the US people has already gained, or they need to go back to the same one. Perfect.